So, let us continue our exploration of the island. Some kind of outpost with cannons on it. Probably these cannons were taken from Baldur's ship. I don't think they would have been able to make these while on this island. And a lot more wolf wars.
Our quest is vain.
We'll try to kill them all before they reach us with the fireball.
What is it now?
And a skull trap.
Go, Pastor. Sure.
Huh?
Yes, wherever fate takes me.
Now, Natha.
What do you want? Yes, fight well, for now you will die.
A lot of them were simply uninjured, so I didn't
Again, my actions.
place these very well.
What?
We're all doomed.
My singer, Kalas Na.
Luck be a lady.
Missed.
Ulf may darkness prevail.
Missed. Outward. Yes. If you wish. What?
Okay. Well, luckily they are not too tough. We will try to rest. Oh. I'm kind of surprised we were able to rest undisturbed here. For 16 hours, but we did. And we'll get another protection from evil. I love protection from evil. It lasts for a long time. It's pretty powerful, actually. All attacks made by evil or evilly enchanted creatures against a protected creature receive a penalty of -2 to each attack roll. And any saving throws that we make are at with a +2 bonus.
Yes. What?
So it's quite significant.
Yeah.
And since most of what we fight in the game is evil, this spell is really effective. What is this?
Salutations.
Oh, please help me! They killed poor Jondal. Who killed Jondal? The Wolfmen! They attack us as we search for roots in the forest. Please avenge my Jondal. He was so young. Young and stupid by the sound of it. Get back to the village, girl, and I hope you learned your lesson. You terrible people!
Huh?
Yeah, get lost.
Salutations.
Jondal, I have brought you a feast. Oh, so that was another wolf war. I guess I should have known. And that would be Jondal. Right.
Life, what is the point?
Now, Natha.
Missed.
Out.
Life. Luck be a lady.
As directed, for now. Yes.
Yes. Great peril.
Yeah, Koran and his incredible studded leather armor isn't really designed for a combat like this. I guess I should equip him with a better armor in these circumstances. Do I have one? Chainmail +2. It's not that much better. I thought I had a lot better than this. It's been a long time. Maybe I sold it. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't kept any plate mail or anything that would be really good. But I guess at least he'd be better off with chainmail.
What is your bidding?
What?
Kalas Na.
Huh? It is done.
Let's heal him a bit.
Life is adventure or nothing.
Yeah, 12 constitution.
Yes.
That explains things.
Yes, as it was simple.
So, honestly, this looks like some apparatus connected to the trees here. Some levers. I have no idea what they were doing with this. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. There's a very old house here. Let's investigate. And a mage.
You're not figments, are you? I'm not wasting any more time talking to figments.
Can it be? After so long? By Selen's blade, I am saved. Do I know you, sir? Know me? I doubt it very much. How did you find me? Did the gibbering 12 send you? Or was it perhaps Goladon the Unmanned? Anyone who's wandered the internet a bit for mods will have stumbled upon the site Gibberling 3. It's more or less related to this. And anyone who's played BG2 and have taken Jan Janssen and his party will have heard of Goladon before. It's all part of a story that is, as far as I know, not explained anywhere. The only thing I could find about this was a post on the Pocket Plane forums, which makes a couple claims about who these guys are and what the story is, but it doesn't reference its sources, so it might just all be invention. So I won't quote it because it's not official and it doesn't reference its sources, but you could Google it. So I don't have any indication of who they are really. I suppose they are a group of mages, and this is another mage. Apparently quite a hateable one. Well, excuse me, I've never heard of the Gibbering 12, or for that matter, this unmanned fellow. Saloon, how long have I been here? I should never have joined Baldur on this cursed voyage. Voyage, why is this happening? Who sent you then, if not my mistress Eyes? Oh, so he's one of the survivors from Balduran's expedition. Well, who sent us? Mendes of Waterdeep, a scholar and an archaeologist. We were sent to retrieve artifacts from Balduran's ship. I could use retrieval, I suppose, but I'm hardly an artifact. Well said. Could you tell us what happened on Balduran's final voyage? Oh damn, he has a lot of things to say. We sailed to far Ankarum, 200 strong. We returned with half of our brethren dead on the Golden Land's shore. But Balduran was ever the successful adventurer. He wrested a king's ransom and treasure for the cursed lords of Ankarum before we were forced back to the ship and expelled from their shores. The cursed lord's power haunts me still. Those monstrosities out there are the product of our travails in Ankarum. It was a bitter wind that carried us homeward, and we reveled not in our newfound wealth. We came upon this island quite by accident, and stopped to renew our dwindling supply of fresh water. I led the landing party while Balduran set the remaining crew to repairing the sails and fishing for fresh food. My party was hardly out of earshot of the ship when the curse struck. The blood still stains my robes. Excuse me for interrupting, but your robes seem to be perfectly clean to me. No, I can feel it. It covers me. Okay, you were saying? They changed, of course. It was so sudden. We were speaking about what we intended to do when we arrived home. Galen died first, his throat torn open by one of the changed men. I couldn't tell who killed him, of course, since they were unrecognizable in their changed forms. I reached for the wand that I carried in my robes, but the abominations moved too quickly. Of the 10 sailors in my party, 7 were lycanthropes. We had no chance. 2 of them leaped at me even while the others feasted on the bodies of my other sailors. I cast lightning with my wand and killed one of the shapeshifters. The other wolf hit me with great force. I was thrown back against a tree and I knew no more. I awoke in the dark several hours later. At first I believed I was dead, but when I tried to rise, the pain in my head dispelled that myth. There was blood everywhere, so much blood. The body of the lycanthrope I had killed laid several feet away, draped over Gallant's ravaged corpse. I wretched at the sight of my friend so cruelly killed. I cast one of the few spells I had, invisibility, wagering that if a lycanthrope caught scent of me, they would believe that they were smelling nothing more than a corpse. I crawled painfully back to the beach. The ship was half sunk in the surf, a huge hole in her side, as if a giant had punched through her in a rage. There was a smoldering fire on the deck, and in that sickly light I could see the bodies of the ship's crew, gutted and hung in the rigging like so much meat. Sickened and in despair, I crawled back into the woods. Dawn arrived, and I came upon this ancient village. This hut was sunk in the sandy soil, and I crawled inside to hide and barred the way behind me with my final spell. After a short and fretful sleep, I managed to find where the hut had broken through into this cave. To this point I have survived on this freshwater stream and the peculiar sightless fish that lives in the calm pools below. In these 500 years, I have found some favor with Saloon. She has granted me a few spells and wards to better protect my precarious home. I haven't left these caves for many years, as I haven't the power to defend myself for long. Mayhaps you could remedy that? Well, if you help us find the lycanthropes, then we will help you. I can do little to help you against the more powerful lycanthropes. However, this wolfbane charm will make the younger lycanthropes wary of attacking you. In return for this assistance, I must ask a favor of you. Speak on, good sir. Truly I am in your debt. The lycanthrope's lair is in Balduran's ship. My spellbook lies within. With it, I am a powerful mage. Without it, I am the pauper that stands before you. These few words I cast are gifts of pity from Saloon. I have turned to the goddess in my fear and solitude. Perhaps my lengthy imprisonment is but a penance, so that I might become worthy of the goddess. I digress. With my spellbook retrieved, I may be able to discover a way off the island. If you go to destroy the lycanthrope's lair, I would ask that you find my book. Where might this book be found in the ship? My spellbook is in a chest in my cabin. The cabin is next to Balduran on one of the level just below the decks. Please hurry back with it. This amulet is all that I can offer you as protection against the lycanthropes. Should you need to rest, I hope that my humble abode will serve you well. So he told the story of
What is your bid? Yes.
what happened to Balduran and his expedition as they arrived here, and I will need to unequip this armor.
Life is adventure or nothing.
To open
What is
chests.
your bidding?
Some more belladonna flowers, a cloak, and a staff. Whoops. A holy cloak. Oh, I suppose this is the item the historian is looking for. So we'll keep it. And
Yes.
let's
Luck
see
be a lady.
what this staff is. A staff mace. It's +2. So it's good. Edwin could wear it. And it looks like a mace. I guess that's what they call it. That's why they call it a staff mace. Obviously.
What is your bidding? Great peril yields great beauty.
Anything else here? The recipes and rumination of one Dradeel of Tethir. So these are recipes. I won't read everything, but it's fun. Notes to myself, refrain from eating this ever again. Exceptionally poisonous. Remember the unfortunate week on the kitchen floor. Note for Orcish version, replace all ingredients with turnips. There is some interesting info though. The creatures on this isle are unusual beyond their splitting into two factions. What? Okay. Well, this is starting to shed some lights on what the what the other inhabitants are. They are the other faction, the Wolf Wars and these Kaishas and others. Theirs is an odd curse, one that defies the traditional remedies. Though one is not without hope, the exotic origin of the original stock suggests a unique enchantment. Not unlike that of the more widely known vampiric afflictions, the casual bite might be averted using such things as the belladonna flowers, but an intentional infection could actually require the extermination of the leader of the clan. This is merely conjecture, of course, as I have been unable to examine said leader. Despite my strange immunity, his is a strength that could still inflict a measure of serious damage upon my physical form. He and I have spoken on occasion, though his tolerance of me is no more resilient than mine is of him. Further notes to myself, future offerings of peace to either of the Wolven clans should not take the form of muffins of any sort. Alright.
Life is adventure wherever fate takes me.
Huh?
So he seeks a book that should be in the wreck of Balduran's ship, which is also where the leader of the Wolfwar clan would be. And lo and behold, here is a shipwreck. So that would be Balduran's ship. Or what remains of it, at least. We can enter here.
What do you want?
I wonder if we can see more of it. Oh, a lot of wolves.
Our quest is vain.
Yes, out with it. What?
For some reason, Zon doesn't want to cast a fireball.
Yes, luck be a lady.
Ulf made darkness prevail. Lilalul! For sure!
Yes, if you wish. What?
And dead they are. Where we are, we are about to explore the wreck of Balduran's ship. This will surely be very perilous, but we will do so in the next video.